So Squid Game is inarguably one of the most popular shows of all time. I mean, it's been viewed by so many different countries at this point.
Yes.
You know, it's popular worldwide.
It's a global sensation, darling.
Yes.
Yes.
And so we have a video here from RDCWorld 1, the YouTube channel. They have a whopping 5.43 million subscriber following. They made a video called If Black People Were in Squid Game. They put this out October 1st.
Oh my God.
And I've been anxious to watch this and do a reaction to it with you guys. Anyway, welcome folks. I am Jaby Koay, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
Yo.
We're looking at If Black People Were in Squid Game. If you guys haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. If this is the first Squid Game video you're watching with us, we've got a whole bunch of Squid Game related videos on this channel. The reaction to the show, namely, we did it episode by episode, and we also have done breakdowns and, you know, spoof, you know, what do you call it, critique video reactions and stuff like that. So be sure to check those out after you watch this if you haven't seen them already. All right, here we go.
I'm scared, bro.
Me too,
I don't want to die, man. Why we in the gym?
The third game will be basketball.
White people are like screwed. Asians could play basketball. They got their other shoes.
Their fucking shoes.
I don't know if this is like a black thing in general, but I remember being at Valley College. I went to the bathroom, and there was this black guy who had like an extra pair of sneakers on his backpack. And I think that, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, anyone who's African American black in the audience watching this, I feel like, you know, black people care extra about their shoes way more than your average person does, like your non-black person, kind of like Harshvardhan Kapoor, like the care he takes with his shoes.
Well, yeah, because, well, there's a whole subsection of people, not just black people, who are like sneakerheads.
But I've only seen that with black friends. I mean, I was taught about shoes from black people who were close to me. No one else, like white, Asian, no one else taught me about shoes more than black people have. And I was just at Chuck's place, and he had like, I don't know if he had Yeezys or something like, what is it called, Yeezys?
Yeah.
I don't know if he had some other like special brand of shoes that were like very rare and hard to come by. And so I'm like, all right. So I haven't noticed it with anybody else except for my black friends and family members. So, you know, anyway, so they're like, where'd they get those other shoes from? I'm like, yeah, that makes sense though. It's only funny to me because like that resonates with me and what my understanding is.
Right.
Where did they even get them from? Oh, now they're warming up? They're fucking warming up? Hey, is this fair? They got basketball shoes and they're warming up. Come on. All right, come on, man. Come on. I know you don't want to do that. Look, he already open. Up. Yeah. Yeah, y'all did. Y'all did.
He didn't stand a chance.
He's so big. The girls are so little.
Game point.
We playing 7-0 blow?
Yes.
No, please, I have a daughter. I literally have to get back home, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you better double team.
Yeah, can you get I don't have it anymore.
Look, got you. Got you. Y'all did.
I'll do anything. I'll do anything. I'll pay you. I'll pay you. I'll give you all the money. I have to go back.
Oh. I thought there was gonna be another twist or something.
No, I knew.
Yeah.
I've watched his videos before. There's usually not an extra twist at the end. It's usually like the joke that you hear in the first minute is usually the joke throughout.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
That's not a negative. It's just like that's what I've noticed with his videos. Is that there's no extra plot twist afterwards. Like whoever wins the basketball game is the one that actually gets shot. Like that would have been a twist that they could have explored or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that maybe there was something where they hadn't followed the rules completely or they hadn't complied in some way and then they got shot. But like, I don't think we need to see more videos of black people getting shot. So
That's true.
yeah.
Wow.
So
that went dark.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I grew up with Asians more than I did with black people. Asians were really good at basketball. I was gonna say basketball. Asians were really good at basketball growing up, at least the ones in my class.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
I mean,
it wasn't until high school that I actually got to be around black people. But at that point, I stopped paying attention to basketball for the long, I didn't start paying attention to basketball again until I got out of high school.
But if you look at, how many Asians are in the NBA or...
It's far and few between.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the unfortunate stereotype. The thing is, they made a point to include an Asian in this. I'm like, no, but that would be their one source of hope is the Asian guy, because there's so many Asians who, and this is me stereotyping Asians. There's so many Asians, at least in the States, who wish they were black, who act like they're black,
yeah,
who speak like with the same vernacular and everything, and the dress code and the music and everything like that. Like Asians don't really have their own identity in this country. They have to either follow white people or black people, and a lot that I have been around follow black people usually.
Sure, yeah. It just kind of resonates, I think.
What is Asian music in this country? Because you have white music and black music. What is Asian music?
We got K-pop now.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Well, there you go. I mean, maybe it'll change. Maybe we'll see an evolution where it's like, okay, now there's like this subset of Asian culture in this country where like dressing in a particular kind of BTS style suit or having like a certain haircut or listening to that sort of music. Now there's the Asian branding of culture in this country as well.
I'm well into it.
Yeah. But we're not quite there yet. It's still a decision between, are you following white people or black people in this country? And so that being said, a long walk for a cup of water, the one Asian dude there, I think would have been able to play basketball. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but against...
Slightly offended here. Just
against kidding. What? Like how many of them were there? 3 or 4 other guys, and they were so much taller. They had more reach. Like, I remember, I thought that...
Closer, he's closer to the center of gravity. He's low, he can dribble really fast. I don't know.
I guess, I don't know. All I remember is when I had this idea that I would try out for the girls' basketball team at my school.
Okay.
And I'm pretty tall. Like, I'm about 5'9", and I was like, yeah, this will be fine. I'm pretty athletic. I'm all right. I'm pretty good at basketball. The problem was my school was affiliated with a Swiss school. They didn't do classes with us, but these girls were like German and tall AF. They were big. They got to try out for our teams because they didn't have enough students at their school to form a complete team. And so here I am feeling quite good about myself at the tryouts.
Yeah.
And then this huge girl like comes up against me for one-on-one. I'm just like, oh man, like, oh, she's so big. Like, I'm not good enough to get around her. Ah! Yeah, needless to say,
I didn't want to chase German girls now.
I did not pursue basketball.
I wish they took this a step further and introduced some kind of handicap, because that's totally what they would have done in the game, just like with the bridge scene with the glass panels, the tempered glass versus the real glass.
Oh, right, yeah.
They shut the lights off to make it even harder, 3/4 of the way into the game. And so there should have been something here where they made it more difficult just to like give the other team somewhat of a chance, of a fighting chance, because they had no chance. It was literally them just getting demolished,
Right, yeah. They should have picked the teams first, but I guess they were always going to team up together, and then it just turned out it was a game that they were all really good at, so... Such is life.
Anyways, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed that and got a laugh. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.